Hello, children. Today is our topic Cinderella by Charles Perrault. Instruction age 10 and 11, level of English elementary and pre-intermediate, aims to develop listening, writing, vocabulary skills in English through a familiar fairy tale, to explore themes of kindness and friendship. Warm up! Let's play an interesting game. You have to choose these pictures and explain the words without naming it. For example, it's very beautiful, girls wear it for a special event. What is it? Yes, it's dress. Now, I'm gonna choose one student by spinning the wheel.
Before starting our lesson, let's look at the given pictures. What do you see in these pictures? So in the first, we can see a girl. In the second, it's a castle, glass slippers. In the last, it's prince and princess. And are there any similarities between these pictures? Yes, and all of them are related to some fairy tale. So what do you think our lesson will be about? Of course, it's gonna be about a fairy tale named Cinderella.
Vocabulary. Matching words. So, students, in the first picture, what we can see? Beads or royal ball? Okay, in the second picture, what we can see? Ribbons or beads? Okay, in the last picture, what we can see? What is it? Beads or ribbons? Okay, now let's check our answers. In the first picture is royal ball. Repeat after me, royal ball. In the second picture is ribbons. Repeat after me, ribbons. In the third picture, we can see beads. Beads. Okay.
Listening task. Now, dear students, please scan this QR code and open the quiz. I hope you're all opened the quiz. So, you have to listen to the Cinderella story and answer the quiz questions.
Cinderella's story. Once upon a time, there was a kind girl named Cinderella. All of the animals loved her, especially two mice named Gus and Jacques. They'd do anything for the girl they called Cinderella. Cinderella lived with her stepmother and her two stepsisters, Anastasia and Rosella. They were very mean to Cinderella, making her work all day cleaning, sewing, and cooking. She tried her best to make them happy. Cinderella's stepmother, Lady Tremaine, was cold, cruel, and jealous of Cinderella's charm and beauty. She enjoyed giving Cinderella extra chores to do, such as bathing her cat Lucifer. One day, a messenger arrived with a special invitation. there was going to be a royal ball at the palace. The king wanted his son to find a bride. Every young woman in the kingdom was invited, including Cinderella. Cinderella was very excited about the ball. In the attic, she found a dress that had belonged to her mother. It was a bit old-fashioned, but Cinderella could make it beautiful. Lady Tremaine didn't want Cinderella to go to the ball. She wanted the prince to meet Anastasia and Drizella. Maybe he would marry one of them. Lady Tremaine kept Cinderella busy with chores that would take her all night to finish. While Cinderella was working, the mice and birds fixed her dress. They added ribbons and beads that the two stepsisters had thrown away. Working together, the animals turned a simple dress into a fabulous gown. Cinderella was overjoyed when she saw the dress. Now she could go to the ball. "Oh, thank you so much," Cinderella said to Gus, Jacques, and the birds. When the stepsisters saw their old ribbons and beads on Cinderella's dress, they flew into a rage. They ripped the dress and pulled off the beads. Lady Tremaine didn't stop them. Cinderella's dream of going to the ball was through. Cinderella ran away to the garden to cry. Suddenly, her fairy godmother appeared. With a wave of her wand, she turned a pumpkin into an elegant coach. Cinderella could now go to the ball, but her dress was still ruined. "Bibbidi-bobbidi-boo," said the fairy godmother, waving her wand again. Cinderella was now wearing a beautiful gown and sparkling glass slippers. But all of this came with a warning. When the clock struck midnight, the magic spell would wear off. At the ball, Prince Charming couldn't take his eyes off. The orchestra played, and the prince began to dance with the wonderful girl whose name he still didn't know. For Cinderella, the night was a dream come true. Before too long, the clock began to strike midnight. "Goodbye," Cinderella said, hurrying away. "Come back," called the prince. "I don't even know your name." As Cinderella fled, one of her glass slippers came off. The prince sent the Grand Duke to find the girl who fit the glass slipper. Lady Tremaine locked Cinderella in the attic. But Cinderella's mouse friends freed her. Then, Lady Tremaine tripped the Grand Duke, and the glass slipper shattered. But Cinderella had the other in her pocket, and it fit. Cinderella and the prince were soon married. Everyone rejoiced, including Cinderella's mouse friends, who wore special outfits to the wedding. Filled with joy, Prince Charming and Cinderella lived happily ever after. The end.
post-listening task. Let's play an interesting game. You have to answer these questions to help the frog get to the other side. Let's start. What happened when Cinderella's stepsisters saw her dress? They ripped it. They didn't do anything. They didn't see her dress. They ripped it. Right. What made Cinderella happy when she got an invitation to the ball? She could go to the ball. She couldn't go to the ball. She could stay at home. She could go to the ball. How did Cinderella prove to the prince that she was the one he was looking for? The slipper fit, the slipper got stolen, the slipper didn't fit. The slipper got stolen, but she had your own slipper. Who helped Cinderella fix her dress for the ball? Her friend, birds and mice, stepsisters, stepmother. Her friend, birds and mice. How did the prince try to find Cinderella after the ball? With dress, with a glass slipper, with voice, with a glass slipper. How did Cinderella's family treat her before the ball? Bad, not bad, good, bad. Right. What did Cinderella and the prince do at the ball? Dancing, running, talking. Of course, dancing. How did Cinderella get to the ball after her dress was ruined? With happiness, with sadness, with magic. With magic. Good job. Why did Cinderella have to leave the ball suddenly? Magic was over. Cinderella was sad. Cinderella was mad. Magic was over. Who helped Cinderella at the ball with magic? Stepmother, stepsister, fairy godmother. Fairy godmother. Good job, students. You have 100 score. Congratulations.
So now, students, let's repeat new words that we learned today. In the first picture, what we can see? Ribbons or beads? Yes, you're right, beads. In the second picture, what we can see? Royal ball or clock? Yes, you're right, royal ball, correct answer. In the third picture, what we can see? Castle or coach? Yes, coach. In the third picture, what we can see? Ribbons or pumpkin? Yes, pumpkin. Correct answer. In this picture, what we can see? Glass slippers or prince? Yes, you're right, glass slippers. So in this picture, what we can see? Ribbons or magic wand? Yes, you're right, ribbons. Correct answer. In this picture, what we can see? Cinderella or fairy godmother? Yes, Cinderella. In this picture, what we can see? Magic wand or clock? Yes, you're right, magic wand. In this picture, what we can see? Clock or prince? Yes, you're right, clock. In this picture, what we can see? Prince or fairy godmother? Prince. You're right. In this picture, what we can see? Fairy godmother or castle? Or stepsisters? You're right, stepsisters. In this picture, what we can see? Fairy godmother or castle? Castle. Yes, you're right. And now our last picture, what we can see? Fairy godmother. Yes, correct answer. Good job, students.
Now let's do some writing tasks. Imagine that you're Cinderella and you need to write a letter to the fairy godmother. Fill the gaps using this given sample. For example, dear fairy godmother, thank you so much for helping me go to the royal ball. Your magic made my dreams come true. The ball was amazing. I danced with the prince and felt like a real princess. I will never forget your kindness. You are the best fairy godmother ever. With love and gratitude, Cinderella.
Our lesson is over. Thank you for participation. Goodbye.